your time will come. Yes, for sure, your time will come. But they don't tell you when your time will come. So in between that, the test will come. And while the tests are coming, we're steady there asking, when is our time coming? But all the while, the test is what's given us the testimony to make our times come. Hear me now. You know when you go through it, and you're really going through it, and in your mind you're wondering, why are you going through it? In your mind you're wondering, how comes this is happening, although I've prayed and asked for different? To a point where you start asking God, why? Why is this happening? When you start talking to God in terms of, I've done everything you've asked me to do. And that's when we think our time has come, but really it's a test has come for the time that's coming. But times in life and tests in life are two different things. You know that. I know you know that. But let me give you an example. I talk to people in prisons all the time. And I always tell them that there's two types of time they can do, dead time or a lifetime. That's not my point. And when I talk to them, I tell them that their time will come. However, from where they're sitting, when you say to them their time will come, that means the day when they're released. But when I'm talking to them, I'm telling them that is not their time that's come. That is their test that has come. Hear me now. That's not their time that's come, that's their test that's come. Because a lot of the time, just because we get to somewhere, we think that our time has come. But that's actually when the real test starts. That's when the real test has come. So I always tell them, just because you're getting released doesn't mean your time has come. It means your test has come. And the test will keep coming. And the test will keep coming. And sometimes we wonder to ourselves, why did the test keep coming? How comes when we've done all this work, we've done exactly what we said we would do? You may even be there asking God, why? Why is this happening? I've been there asking what's happening. When I'm talking to Father God, asking him, how comes I seem to be going through this when I've done X, Y, and Z? But our timing and his timing are two different times altogether. So when people say your time will come, your time will come. But before your time comes, there's going to be a lot of tests. There's going to be a lot of strife. And there's going to be a lot of times where you just think you're not even going anywhere. But it is in those moments, those exact moments, and people hate hearing this. People hate hearing this. Oh, here we go again. It's in the tough moments it's in the tough moments. Let's think about it for a second. If everything was hunky-dory and everything was rosy all the time, and there was just butterflies flying in the air and music playing and your belly was full to this full content, how far do you think you'll go? How far do you think you will go in life? And the answer for me is not very far. And the reason why is because it's in troubled times where we grow. It's in times of trouble that the genius will appear. I saw that quote yesterday. It is in times of trouble that the genius will appear, but we don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing that. You don't like hearing that. But we gotta love the test, guys, man. We gotta love the test, how hard they are, how difficult they are, how annoying they are. We have to learn to love them. And once we learn to love them, we will realize that it is all part of our time coming. The test will be there, day in, day out. The time that is coming is you constantly evolving into being the best version you can be. That time is coming goalpost always gets moved. Sometimes we don't appreciate that. And the reason we don't appreciate it is because we're judging it based off what we want. And sometimes that spoiled child within us, and some people don't like to admit they're spoiled, but no one likes when they don't get what they want. So when we go back to that boy or that young girl, when we go back to that child, when we don't get what we want, we give up. When we don't get what we want, fuck it. When we don't get what we want, it all goes out the window. So test and time are two different things. This is why people say, can things stand the test of time? Because in the lead up to your time coming, there will be a lot of tests. Let me say that again. In the lead up to your time coming, there will be a lot of tests. Can what you want in this world stand the test of time? Let's go back to the example of the men in prison. Yes, your day of release has come. So in your mind, your time has come. But no, for me, I tell them that that's when your biggest test has come. Why is it when their biggest test has come? Because now they're going to be tested in the real world. Now we're going to see whether you've done a lifetime or dead time. Are you doing a lifetime now or dead time? Are you succumbing to or letting your problems get you down? Or are you understanding that every single test is a test of your time to come? That's an important question. That's an important question. I'll ask it again. Are you falling down to the tests that are attacking you? Are you giving in? Have you caved in? Or are you saying to yourself that you know that this is a test within your time coming? The time we want to come and the time God has planned for us are two different times. Man plans, God laughs. I'll say that again. Man and women plan and God laughs. And the reason God laughs is because He wants to know, can you stand the test of time? So what He'll do is, He'll throw bare spanners in the works. Spanners in the works. I'm going to give you one as well. I'm going to give you one from the other day, from this week, that I've been facing. Imagine, I've got 2 business accounts. For some reason, don't ask me why, I paid someone an invoice. Someone sent me an invoice and I paid for it. One business account restricted. Okay, you know, we planned for that eventuality, so plan B, we use the next business account to pay for another invoice. That business account got restricted. Okay, cool. You're frustrating, but it happens. Go to my personal accounts. You know, you got online banking. I got about 3 accounts in one with Barclays. I got locked out of all 3 accounts. So now I'm locked out of 5 accounts. How am I locked out of 5 accounts in the space of a day? That's a huge test. That's when you say to yourself, God, like, why me? Like, why is this happening? But as little as and annoying as that seems, that is a test within the moment. Now, within those moments, I could easily have said, fuck it. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. But instead of that, I stayed focused. I said to myself, you know what, fuck this, man, it is what it is. I don't like that saying it is what it is. I feel like when people say that, it's almost like giving up. It is what it is. It's not what it, it's not. If we challenge that statement, it is what it is, that it's like giving up. Okay, it happened, so, you know. If you believe different, then comment below. Let's discuss this. 'Cause I don't really like that statement, it is what it is. I feel like that as soon as you say that, you just give up on the situation. You know? Where was I? Yeah, so my bank accounts got closed and I was like, why me? What's happening? This, that, and the other. And I realized, you know what? This is just a necessary test to get me to where I need to go. Like, am I gonna start forsaking God? Or am I gonna ask for more help? We have to build that relationship, man. We have to build that relationship. I have to build that relationship. So that's a message that came to me today. And that's a message that came to me through whatever I'm also going through. Can we stand the test of time? Because the test of time is the biggest test of all. The test of time is the one that weighs you down, is the one that stops you sleeping. It's the one that doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning. And just because a day has arrived doesn't mean that your time has come. When that day has arrived, that means that your test has come. When your day arrives, are you ready for that test that has come? Are you ready? Because all of those tests leading up to your time coming is what will give you the win, is what will be keeping the main thing. I hope I'm making sense. Are you hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me in the comments. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. Just because your time has come doesn't mean your time has come. When your time comes, that is when your true test comes. God tests us to see if we are ready for what we are asking for. Some of our dreams are so big that we need more tests than the average person. Do you get that? Some of our dreams are so huge that they need more tests than the average person. Sometimes you're sitting there thinking, why am I getting such a big fight and I'm doing good? When another person isn't getting as much as a fight as mine and they're just coasting. The reason why is because their dreams may not be as big as your dreams. They may not need as many tests as you need. So when you get the test, understand that without those tests, there is no testimony. Without those tests, your time may not come. Meaning that the heights we set for ourselves get higher. They shouldn't lower. Meaning that our vibrations go up in life with understanding, with education, with intelligence, with learning, with being a constant student. There will be tests. There will be tests. And some of us and some of you have asked for, have such big dreams that you require huge tests. My dreams are so big that I get tested all the time. Do I really want this? Is what I'm saying what I mean? When the winds come, will I blow over or will I stay planted just like a tree? And at the end of the 4 seasons, will I get that ring? Because you know a tree gets a ring every year, right? That's how we know how old it is. It's amazing, right? That is a beautiful, divine design. So your time will come. And if your time hasn't come yet, the reason your time hasn't come is because it's not meant to come. The only time your time has come is when you die. So understand when people say, my time hasn't come yet, if you're still alive, then yeah, it hasn't come yet. And the reason you don't see your time in real life is because the goalpost is always meant to be moved in terms of time. Why is the goalpost moved in terms of time? Because we are always meant to be improving. We are always meant to be getting better. When you're on your purpose, when you're living intentional, when you do what you say and mean what you do, the tests will keep coming. That won't stop. If you think that the tests are gonna stop, get that out of your head. That will not stop. That will continue forever. Why? Because you want to be something. There's no such law in this universe as getting something for nothing. Those tests are your something, leading you to your better good. Our tests will come, people, man. They'll come. If there's anybody out there right now going for a fight, if there's anyone out there right now holding on for dear life, and I've been there, I've been in the valley of the shadow of death many times. If there's anybody out there in that pain right now, I want you to know that the test that you are going through right now is part of your preparation to become the person that you want to become. Imagine that. So in my mind, I want to be brave enough to say, give me more tests. Because if you give me more tests, you will give me more joy. If you give me more tests, you will bring me more happiness. If you give me more tests, you will help me ascend to more. So today I say I'm grateful to God for the test in my life. Today I say I'm grateful to God for the tests that are in my life. I am grateful to God for the tests that are in my life. Are you grateful to God for the tests that are in your life? Ask yourself that now. Have you analyzed what's happening? After every time of hardship, do you think about what happened, why it happened, and even if you feel better in this moment? Because if the answer is no, I would advise you to start doing that. And once you do that, you'll realize that after every test, you feel amazing. After every test, you learn something. After every test, you feel better. Battle ready, battle tested. Time will reveal all. Can you stand the test of time? Hear me now, because who don't hear must feel, and who does hear will heal. Positive is a new gangster. And time has a way of showing us who can really stand up to it. Who can really stand up to it? And not a lot of people can. This is why you start seeing people fall by the wayside. This is why you start seeing people looking bad. This is why you see people not getting to where they want to get to in life, because they failed the test. Time reveals all. Like and subscribe and help your boy on the way to 1,000 subscribers. I deserve that. Can I stand the test of time to keep making videos until I reach 1,000 subscribers? Well, you're gonna have to watch the next video to find out. Positive is a new gangster.